like? We all know. We all know. We've all probably heard it before. We've all probably heard it before, especially if you're on this grind the way that you are doing it right now. We've all heard it before, and they're going to say that you probably lost a whole lot. You look different. You lost a lot of weight. You're doing too much. What are you trying to do this for? How long is this going to go on? You shouldn't be training that hard. You shouldn't be out here running outside when the sun's up. You should be careful. How long is this going to go on? Yes, we've all probably heard this before, especially when you start locking in on yourself. So keep that in mind. You had to hear it. And if you didn't hear it, it's coming. So don't worry. This is just going to be a prerequisite to get you ready for it. Shout out once again, everybody's in the building. This is me getting ahead of everything because I have a video dropping later on. It should probably go side by side this right here, but it's not. But it's a video dropping around the same time I'm doing this right here. This is just me just getting the motivation going because I know that somebody's going to tell you when you start getting real good at what you're doing or you start seeing the results, they're going to try to knock you off your pivot. They're going to try to make you want to stop. They're going to try to say, hey, you're doing too much. They're going to try to say, what's your purpose? Why are you doing this for? What up, what up? Lorenzo, what's good, what's good? Hey, Jennifer. Carlisa, how you doing? How's everybody going out there? Yes, when you start getting on your grind a whole lot, they're going to say that you're doing too much. So keep that in mind. So appreciate it. Likewise. They're going to say that you're doing too much. So but everybody's not going to be able to understand your purpose and your journey. So keep that in mind. So Kitty Fly, what's good? Yes, everybody's not going to be able to understand your purpose, what you're doing it for. So keep that in mind. So yeah, everybody's not going to be able to understand your purpose. So just keep that in mind. So the reason why you're doing this for. So, and you know that with this new interest that you have that you've been locking in on, everybody's not going to be able to go with you. And that's cool. So keep that in mind while you guys are getting your grind in though, okay? Don't let it stop you because these are your goals, remember. Your goals. So appreciate it. Glad you're subscribing, MX. Welcome. I hear it often, a whole lot. Appreciate it, love. So, you know, I'm pretty sure if I hear it and you are on your purpose too, you're going to hear it too. So I don't let it bother me because where I'm at right now, it's not going to be where I'm at later on. So this is just different levels right here. So keep that in mind. So, and we're going to be awesome. Okay. Keep that in mind. You are going to be awesome. Appreciate it, Kitty Fly. Appreciate it. You're awesome. Okay. So keep that in mind. So that's the reason why we do this right here. So if this is your first time, this would be normally my Chick-fil-A day. What I mean by that, my Chick-fil-A day consists of me just working out on minimal things, just light stuff like neck, little bit of triceps, nothing easy. But before this season kicked off, I decided to step up the intensity. So therefore, appreciate it, Kitty Fly. Hope to see y'all later on too. So I decided to step up the intensity by start doing more work on this day right here. So I'm not letting up. Just had a little message that was on my mind. This is normal. I normally talk while I'm doing my exercises. I kick it off with a little conversation just to check the temperature, see how everybody's doing out there, give everybody time to jump in, who's jumping in. If not, if it's me by myself, it's me by myself. But I know somebody's going to hear it. Somebody's going to hear us. So that's why I don't get discouraged. So keep that in mind if you are doing this by yourself. So don't get discouraged when you see nobody on there. Just keep on putting your message out there. So somebody's going to understand it. Somebody's going to hear it when it's time for them to hear it. So I'm going to kick this off right here with some air ropes. I got to move my bar. I got 275 on here. I might even sneak in a set real quick before I get to my dumbbell. So this is going to be a dumbbell day. Probably raise my bench up a little bit, get a little incline dumbbells on, a couple sets, get some deadlifts on, get some dips in. As you see, getting the intensity going. So it's not going to be the same thing as it has been before. So Shannon, what's up, Shannon? How you doing? Yeah, so it's not going to be the same thing as that it was before. So this is just us just getting ready to get ready for this motivation right here. So go ahead. What you got? Because I know this new season, people have new reasons, and new reasons, you're trying to do new things. So keep that in mind. So these goals, they're going to keep on coming as long as you keep on staying consistent. So keep that in mind. So glad you're doing good. I'm doing excellent, matter of fact. So a little bit tired, but I'm going to knock it out though. So been on this probably about 3 or 4 weeks, just working out every day. So some days been 2 days, some days haven't been 2 days. It's been affected my running a little bit, but I'm still squeezing running in. I have to adjust my running time. So in this time right here, it's a little bit more warmer. So my running duration, miles, went down a little bit. So I'm just trying to just get a couple 1 mile in, 3 miles in, somewhere around there. So, but every once in a while, I might sneak in a couple 5 miles just to get it in. So, but there's no excuse. I know what I signed up for, and you know what you signed up for too. So keep that in mind. So, and like I said before, I had a video or a live a couple of weeks ago saying that you're under contract. So that means that this is a fixer-upper right here. And what I mean by fixer-upper is you have your whole lifetime to fix up your project. You can work on it daily. You can work on it often as you want. But this is your project right here. So appreciate it. See, like minds, we think alike. So yes, this is your fixer-upper right here. So how you choose to work on your project, but just once you get committed, that means you're under contract. So you trying to make a reason to get the stuff right. So you're gonna make that little extra effort to, instead of putting sauce on that burger or sauce on the French fry, you're gonna say no sauce. You can start cooking more. You can start being more conscious of what you're doing. So keep that in mind. So because them results, they're out there. And you can get them, or they can pass you by and go to somebody else. So keep that in mind. So you just got to be how hungry you want to be. So yes, you are the project. Correct. And your project. So like I said before, my journey, I started off different weights. I think the highest I've been was probably about like 260 something. I went down to like 190-ish, back up to 240. So I've been doing this for many moons, many summers. I'm fairly good at what I do. So I know how to put it on, put it off. I know when to maintain. I know how to pick it up. And this is just me just starting my channel a couple months ago, just getting the courage to spread the gift, spread the noise, spread the joy to everybody out here. I get asked all the time, what's my routine? So I'm trying to give out different routines, show different routines. So whenever you are lacking in your motivation, you can take some of these routines and add it to your own, switch them out. So I'm on the East Coast. East Coast, East Coast, East Coast, East Coast. What time is it? Oh, yeah, East Coast right now. So but I don't have a certain time I'll be on. So because in the very beginning, everybody and is still showing us love. So therefore, my lives be on different time. I'm trying to catch everybody as much as I can right now. So, okay. I think OKC might finally close it out tonight. I mean, it's been 7 games, so we're gonna see what happens. So, okay, early, okay. It's almost 12 over here, so I mean, it's no sweat. So, yeah, we gotta see what we can do. I mean, we got the MVP over there, so hopefully they take advantage of being back home. Maybe they want to win at home and knock it out just to celebrate in their home court. So, I think that'd be very, very good for the city because years ago when KD and Russell and what's his name was there, Harden was there, they all had it. They almost had it, but they ran into that juggernaut called Golden State. And that wasn't the first time tasting the glory neither. So we'll see what's going on. So let's get this one going right here. It's going to be some air ropes. Air ropes is something that you can do if you have no jump ropes. Air ropes is one, my baby. One, my baby brother going to the bathroom. I turn on the sink and try to eat the water. Okay. You must got some good taste in water. So the water over here, it is probably about a 4.5. So, but I do drink it. I'm not going to be one of those people say I don't drink the water, but I do drink it though. 4.5, just got no filter neither though. But I always say in my hashtags, water and stay hydrated too. So one thing. So, and once I get done doing this right here, I'm probably gonna go for a run. So I've already been hydrating throughout the day. So I'm ready to knock it out. It's supposed to be probably about 91 out there. So, but I always say if you run in the sun, listen to your body, stay hydrated. Don't try to break no record out there. Just go with the flow. Even if you have to slow down a little bit and get your miles in. So, I mean, I don't suggest going too far unless you know you can do it. But if you're going good 2 or 3 miles, that's a good little sweet spot. Maybe a mile if you're feeling kind of it's too hot for you. Loose clothing. If you are going out there and take your time, pace yourself, because I always say take advantage of your environment because right now, it depends on where you're at, your environment may be getting warmer right now. So you got to really get used to running like that, especially when it's warm out there too. So Aria, okay. Beautiful name. Beautiful name. I remember off, was it? First time I heard the name was from Game of Thrones, matter of fact. So that's a little throwback. I was watching it back in the day, but now life and I haven't had time to catch up on a whole bunch of stuff. So, but I've just been focusing on trying to get this content out here, get these videos out here, get these shorts out here. So that's all. So, okay, another beautiful name too. And one more thing to everybody who just subscribed or who hasn't subscribed, this is more than just a fitness. This is a movement with us in here together. I say that because I'm not gonna say community, I'm gonna say movement because we plan on moving everything forward. Some shade out there. Yeah, we plan on moving everything forward. So therefore, I say that even if you don't work out, we can still sharpen each other's skill and be able to learn from each other. So that's I always say movement. So I never say community, all that stuff right there. So I consider us as a movement because we're gonna help each other climb up the ladder. As you see the ladder by the side of my name. So shout out once again, Kitty Fly. All right, I'm gonna kick this off with some air ropes. Like I said before, air ropes is when you jump with no ropes. I got cross ropes. They are fairly expensive, but I like them because they work for me. I have two different sets. I think I have a muscle building set, and I have a get lean set. So I do both every once in a while. And for those who don't have cross rope or jump ropes that you feel comfortable with, get your air ropes in. I'm gonna show you how to do air ropes. I do them all the time. Air ropes is something you can do to actually build your confidence up to try them trick moves. And also one thing about air ropes is you can't mess up. So keep that in mind. So Shannon, what's good, Shannon? Shout out once again, everybody's in the building that's been showing up. Shout out everybody in the background who ain't saying nothing, who ain't decided to join in. That's cool. Guess what? I do the same thing too. So, hey, my likes, they kind of vary. So it's all good. I'm just here to get the message out. That's all I'm trying to do. So, and I do it different on my channel in this movement. I do it different over here. It's like I'm there holding your hand. I'm not going to just put the camera in one spot and just work out and be like, just not talking to nobody. I do road work out here at the same time. So I will be running and going live sometime, depends on where I'm at. Always keeping my low on the low. If you know, you know. And with that being said, I'll try to answer as much as I can when I do be out there doing that right there. Some locations, the service is good, it's bad. I don't have times I've been running and I don't done like 30-minute videos. I get back home, it don't give me credit for 1 minute. So therefore, I have to really, really get it all together. Nice. I'm glad you locked in though, so I appreciate that. One by one, we're getting this done right here. So, because they say that we were making a little bit of noise, so just a little bit. So, I'm gonna get this one going right here with some air ropes. Then I might do a couple of things, get warmed up. I still have my weight from the previous session on here at 275. I might tackle it before I break the bar down, and I'm big on taking advantage of your environment. What I mean by that is if you have stuff already available in the area, go ahead, jump on it, do what you got to do. Even if it's not part of your routine for that session, because by you doing that right there, it's going to reprogram yourself to let you know, okay, I need to start doing those a little bit because I haven't done those in a while. So that's how I always say, take advantage of your environment. So let's get these jumps out of the way because we got to jump. And probably get my trap bar down there too. My trap bar is already loaded up down there with, I think, 135 on there, or hex bar. Shout out to the love that I got a couple of days ago. I had a video called, I think, Falling Back in Love with my trap bar. I haven't showed my trap bar love in a long time. I've been really heavy on the actual straight bar. So I decided to switch it up and show the trap bar a little bit of love. So all right, let's get this one going right here. Elizabeth, what up, Elizabeth? How you doing? All right, so I'm getting this off with some air jumps, and I think I'm gonna throw my gloves on, come out and get busy. This is gonna be a dumbbell day, so I don't really need too much armor on, but like I said before, if you are going to war, glad you're doing good, Elizabeth. All right, appreciate it. I say this right here, if you know you're gonna train and you put your armor on before you go to war. So appreciate the likes, appreciate the love. I say you put your armor on before you go to war. What I mean by that is you don't wait until your wrists or your hands get sore or your knees start hurting or your back start hurting before you put your brace on or your gloves on. You put it on in the very beginning or close to the very beginning. That way you don't have to worry about trying to put your armor on while you're out there in war. And you know some days you may go heavy, you may go light, so you don't need all the armor on, but like this right here, it's not really a bench day for me, so I don't need too much armor on, but I know I'm going to be grabbing my dumbbells and probably doing some dips and stuff, so. And doing my deadlifts on the hex bar, so get a little grip on there, so. All right, let's get the air jumps in. I'm gonna knock out 100 and follow along. If you're doing air ropes, if you're not doing air ropes, you can do your rear ropes. If you can't do air ropes, just do some jumping jacks, stuff like that right there. And with the air ropes, you can try tricks. You can take your time. You can speed up. The choice is yours, but you should really be trying to get yourself winded because it's a good time to actually get everything flowing and going too, or you have to, so. All right. Yes, you should feel that a little bit because air ropes are different intensity. As a matter of fact, I found my air rope all this whole time right here instead of jumping. All right. See you next time, Kitty Fly. Chipmunk, what's good, what's good, what's good? All right, if you're just tuning in, this is going to be dumbbells, probably incline. I got my bar set up with 135. I'm going to move the weights with me, 275. I'm going to move the weights real quick, break it down. I'm going to get some dips in. Then I'm gonna transition over to some lower core in. All right, bet. Hyper chair. Shout out everybody once again in the building. Hope y'all doing great out there. On my hyper chair, about to get a couple of sit-up crunches in on here. All right, bet. Everything feels nice and good and warm. So before I break this bar down, over here, I'm going to get a couple of deads in. I'll probably break the bar down and bring some weights over here. So as I break the bar down, hex bar. bet. You should be nice and warmed up if you're following along. I think I'm going to break this bar down and maybe just knock out a small little set on this bench. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. It'd be too easy. That'd be too easy to knock out some of this set on this bench real quick. That'd be too easy. I mean, I could, because it's waiting for me. As a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna just tap this 275 real quick if I break it down, just because. Because I know that my International Chest Day is going to be my football bar all next week. So this time I remember, because earlier I've been forgetting. So I can break this bar down, and I can actually, if I want to, get ready to possibly have my football bar already loaded up. So keep that in mind. So I'm gonna jump on this 275, get done, do some more air ropes, break this bar down so I can raise it up, so I can start doing my incline dumbbells. All right, bet. This all goes into the bucket of upper body anyways, a bench. So this can be just me getting warmed up before I transition over. So, all right. I like to scoot forward on my bench as far as I can go. I got my leg extension thing in the middle, so I can go too far, but it's like really right in between my legs. I can go too far. All right. After that, I like going back to the right, so I'll grab the bar. All right, I grab the bar with my thumb on the rough part of the bar. And after that, I will grab it. I will put my, grip the bar. After that, I'll grip it, my thumb's up in the air, and I'll take my thumb and wrap it around my pointer finger to lock it in. This is just in case if you lift off and you lose grip. Scapula is in. Butt on the bench, head in the back of the bench. A couple breaths. All right, bet. Snuck in 3. Technically, I know I should probably be doing a little bit more, because I know I got stuff I gotta conquer. All right. Now I am breaking my bar down. And when I'm breaking my bar down, I am taking advantage of my weights, breaking the bar down. So I'm gonna hop back on my captain chair and get some weighted abdominal work in. All right. Time for some more air ropes. Remember, somebody always gonna say that you look different when they see you putting the work in. So keep that in mind. So remember your goals. Don't let that knock you off your pivot because you know what you're doing it for. Yep. Somebody always gonna say that you look different. Oh, you're losing too much weight. Why are you training so hard for? One of all that. Just stay focused, all right? And don't let them knock you off your purpose. I'm still here. I'm just over here. My plates to my trap bar. Shout out to the hex bar. If you know, you know. The hex, not hex bar. Shout out to the hex plates. The hex plates lift up the weights a little bit higher so we can slide everything on. We're having to fight everything on. So, all right, bet. So I'm going to get the rest of this bar straightened up so I can go ahead and get ready for the action. Because this incline dumbbell, it's not going to be inclined by itself unless I set everything up. So, I got everything set up over here. Shout out once again, everybody's in the building. Much, much love. I appreciate everything. All right, plate, come on. Like I said before, take advantage of your situation. Plate squats. Sit into it. Get up, squeeze that butt. Sit into it. Squeeze that butt. Sit, get, sit, get, sit, get, sit, get, sit, get, sit, get. You can get in the squats or leg exercise different ways, okay? So keep that in mind. All right, I'm gonna pull this plate up right here. So that my bar is straight. I'm gonna do some around the whirls. Yep, around the whirls. Hope I'm doing fantastic out there. Doing great. This one's going pretty good, if I say so. Even snuck in a quick little session on bench. And I can tell that I wasn't ready for it. So I didn't try to push the issue of going too crazy. So for the sake of the video, I'm not going to set up the football bar, but I'm going to have it ready for the next session. So now everything is basically cleared out. I can actually get ready for it. Oh yeah. Shout out to my OGs out here, because they know that I've done this in a long time right here. It's been a while since I've done this right here. This is back in when I had restrictions, I can do it much. I was doing the 10 pounds on the incline, making it do what it do. Making the 10 pounds feel like it was actually 50 pounds by slowing it down. All right. So I got my incline going on. See about that. Where we at? Okay, 30, 40. Okay, 40's over there, cool bet. I'm going to kick it off with these 30s. Because remember, it's not how much you lift, it's how you lift it. So you can get your bang for your buck with 30s, 10s, 20s, 75s, whatever. Just, you have to know how to be crafty with it and get the mind muscle connection going on. So now I'm gonna do a little fine tuning with my one at a time. Fine tuning. So what I mean by that is I'll take a dumbbell and I'll focus on just one side at a time. I come out and I twist as I'm going up. Bring down as far as I can stretch. Twist as I go up. You should be feeling that. You should be feeling that. So don't let your ego get you in trouble. Just find when you come up, feel that chest pumping up. You got to vary from individual. You may be a straightforward. You may have to curve up as you're coming up. Take your time. You'll find a spot. You may have to drag in as you come in. And guess what? While you're here, take advantage of some shrugs. Let the weights hang. Arching your back. Bring it up. Or you can bring it up and bring it back past your ears. And don't forget to squeeze the weights too. Squeeze the dumbbell. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna kick it off with some more air ropes. And I might jump on these 40s, get some more incline in. And after that, you can substitute. You can go back down to your 10s. You can do individual isolation that we can focus on different sides of your chest. There's different ways to get it in. So, and remember, before I started that, I started off with 275 on the bench already too. So I already kind of snuck in a preset for a chest already. So it's just additional right here. So I'm gonna get these air ropes. I'm gonna get back over and get this 30s or 40s and keep this one moving. It's been good. It's been great. We're making this possible every time we go on here, so keep that in mind. So yes, us, we're making this possible every time. Shout out to the new subscribers. Shout out to everybody that's been here following since the jump. Shout out to the newcomers. Shout out to everybody who hasn't got here yet, because we're all going to catch up. They're going to catch up to us. Either they're going to join, they're not going to join. That's cool, but guess what? We're going to keep on putting this message out here. So I'm going to, matter of fact, I'm going to grab these 40s, get the 40s out the way, and then do my air rope. So I'm still feeling kind of good right now. So got my 40 right there, another 40 right here. And yeah, sometimes you can cheat and put your weights on top of your other weights if you have everything over there, just to give you a boost up. All right, we're gonna get some incline 40s on. And as you're coming up, come down far as you can come back, stretch it out. And as you're coming up, either come up in an angle or scoot back up, because you want to be able to feel your chest connecting as you're coming up. You don't be just doing it and not feel nothing. It means the more you gotta do. So I want you to be able to connect and make all those count. You don't need much for incline. Don't let them lie. They say you need all that stuff to get the job done. You don't. You don't. You don't. You don't. Incline. I'm kicking back with my left leg this time. Bring it down. Stretch it out. All right. We're going to snuck in 2 sets on the incline, 30s, 40s. We snuck in a set of 275 for bench. Gonna get some more air ropes in. And before I do my air ropes, I'm going to do my prisoner step ups on my box squat. And after that, get my ropes in, air ropes. So I like to do my prisoner step ups. I take my hands, lock them behind the back of my head. And I step up. You're gonna feel maybe one side more than the other. Because one side is gonna be probably more awake. But don't stop because you don't feel that side. You just have to activate that side that's asleep. All right. That was a double dip because technically I've already done my step up by doing my my trap bar jumps with the 135 on there. So all right. Air ropes, single leg, 50-50. We out. Eeny, meeny, miny. Yes. So I'm gonna be gassing on what it is. I'm gassing while I'm jumping. So And I think, fun fact, I think jump ropes help you go to the bathroom anyway, too. So if you have problems going to the bathroom, get your jumps in. Get your jumps in. Don't be afraid. You want to get that waste out of you instead of holding it in you. So that we can start feeling better too. So all the excess waste inside of you, it's only going to slow you down and not get you to your goals we're supposed to be getting to. So shout out once again, everybody's in the building. We did it. This was a brief, good, keeping momentum going. New season, new reasons, and just proving to yourself what you can do, remembering your goals. Because some going to say that you lost too much weight. Some going to say that you shouldn't train too much. Some going to say that you're doing the most. Some going to say that, why you aren't doing it like that for, huh? Some not going to understand your vision. Keyword, your vision. Not mine, not hers, not his. Your vision. TAPIN. No, really. Tap in. I'm glad that y'all tapped in. Thank you for allowing us to work out without getting hurt. Let's continue to have a fantastic, beautiful rest of the day, month, week, night, year, quarter, wherever you're at. Amen. And with that being said right there, keep being excellent, keep moving forward. Let's get these workouts safe and efficient. You can always show up. It's better to do something than nothing. Keep that in mind. So the body is so much, you have so much real estate. And remember, you're under contract. So this is what you signed up for. So it's a fixer-upper. It's not supposed to happen overnight. So keep that in mind. So it's a fixer-upper. Stay on it. Just dropped the video not too long ago. Let me know how you feel about it. Check it out. I'm about to check it out too, because I haven't checked it out yet. I was over here double dipping. They don't cross paths already. I got a notification saying, guess what? It's about to go down. So I know it done went down. I'm dropping videos. I switched my time from 11 to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Still the same days though. Sunday, Tuesday, Friday. I'm doing shorts. Still the same days. If I do a video, I do a short later on that evening at 11. Still going to drop, so don't worry if you miss it. It's still going to be there. So I'll do a short later on this evening or tonight at 11. It may be something pertaining to this video or something else. Whatever I choose to drop, that's what it's going to be. Whatever hits me. Appreciate it. Much, much love. Shout out everybody in the building. Shout out everybody that's been sticking around for this long thing, these long, epic workouts that we're getting in. Different intensity. So we got to pick it up. Let's keep on picking it up. Much, much love, everybody. Y'all stay safe. Stay focused.